We are diving straight into the breaking news, with Georgia residents absolutely seething over 30 million gallons of missing water. Neighbors in Analyze Park in Fayetteville are furious after discovering a data center facility has secretly consumed nearly 30 million gallons of water without initially paying for it. We investigate how Quality Technology Services handled this massive, unaccounted-for water usage and what this means for local communities.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at a monumental investment reshaping the tech landscape. Hut 8 has just signed a staggering $9.8 billion lease agreement for its Beacon Point Data Center campus in Nueces County, Texas. This massive project is set to power artificial intelligence operations, and we're breaking down how Hut 8 is tackling water consumption with a closed-loop system and the enormous economic impact this facility will have on the region. Now, we shift gears to the future of technology and labor. We're getting an exclusive look at what trade unions are saying about the growing presence of AI data centers. This story explores the complex position of trade unions regarding these rapidly expanding facilities and what the implications are for the tech workforce moving forward. Finally, we turn to politics and the big picture. North Carolina Governor Josh Stein sits down with Jake Sherman and Anna Palmer to discuss the significant impacts of data centers, potential redistricting, and what being close to President Donald Trump means for his state. Don't miss this crucial conversation. Stay with us for all the latest news updates and subscribe to our app today. Georgia residents are in an uproar over the unaccounted-for consumption of nearly 30 million gallons of water by a major data center facility, sparking a wider debate about the environmental impact of data center expansion amidst a statewide drought. The controversy centers on Quality Technology Services, QTS, the developer of a massive 615-acre campus in Fayetteville, Georgia. The issue surfaced last year when residents in the Analyze Park subdivision noticed unusually low water pressure. Investigations by the Fayette County Utility revealed that the data center had two industrial-scale water hookups, one installed without the utility's knowledge and the other not linked to the company's billing account. This resulted in QTS owing nearly $150,000 for using over 29 million gallons of water, an amount equivalent to 44 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Details of the retroactive charge were outlined in a May 15, 2025 letter from the Fayette County Water System. QTS ultimately paid the charges, citing that the unmetered consumption occurred while the county was transitioning to smart meters. The utility director, Vanessa Tigert, attributed the oversight to a procedural mix-up during the transition to a cloud-based system while accommodating an industrial customer. The incident gained public traction after a local resident obtained the 2025 letter through a public records request and shared it online, leading to resident frustration. Local advocates argue that officials have pressured citizens to conserve water while the data center acts as the county's top consumer. The conflict highlights the growing tension between industrial development and local resource management. While county officials note the campus will generate substantial property taxes, the facility's high water demand has fueled local opposition. This pushback has already led the Fayetteville City Council to vote to ban new data centers in all zoning districts. QTS disputes claims that its cooling system consumes significant water, asserting a closed-loop design, and claims the high consumption last year was due to temporary construction activities like concrete work. The company stated that once operational, water usage would be limited to domestic needs. Despite the controversy, the utility confirmed that while they charged the data center a higher construction rate for the unapproved water, they chose not to levy a fine, citing the data center as their largest customer and emphasizing a partnership approach. Experts suggest this decision reflects a broader trend where utilities may hesitate to penalize major customers, raising concerns about the regulatory oversight of data center water consumption in drought-prone regions like Georgia. HUD 8 has announced a major infrastructure deal, securing a 15-year, $9.8 billion lease for its Beacon Point Data Center campus located in Nueces County, Texas. This facility is set to power critical artificial intelligence operations and represents one of the largest data center campuses in the state. The initial phase of the project will deliver 352 megawatts of IT capacity dedicated to AI training and inference workloads, with plans for a future expansion to a full 1,000-megawatt facility. The agreement is with a confidential, high-grade company. A key feature of the Beacon Point design addresses environmental concerns, particularly water consumption. Unlike traditional data centers that consume millions of gallons of water daily for cooling, the facility employs a closed-loop cooling system. This system circulates water through sealed pipes, sourcing it from outside Nueces County, and is designed to recirculate the same water for 4 to 7 years before replacement is necessary. Municipal water usage for basic needs is projected to be minimal, estimated at only 10,000 gallons per day per phase. Economically, the project is poised to be a significant driver for the region. Phase 1 alone involves an investment of approximately $8.5 billion and is expected to generate 945 construction jobs and 115 permanent operations jobs. A subsequent second phase is slated to bring an additional $8.5 billion in investment and similar job creation, spanning a 525-acre footprint. HUD 8 has also proactively addressed community concerns regarding large-scale development. The company has pre-funded all necessary infrastructure, and the project is structured so that it is not expected to increase residential electricity rates. Furthermore, the facility is designed for minimal noise disruption, and construction traffic will adhere to county guidelines, with only minimal ongoing traffic anticipated once operational. Trade unions are taking a definitive stance on the burgeoning field of AI data centers, signaling a significant shift in how labor organizations view the impact of artificial intelligence on the workforce. According to an analysis by Victor Tangerman in Futurism, the union's position on this technological frontier is not a matter of passive observation, but an active declaration regarding job security, working conditions, and the ethical deployment of AI infrastructure. The report delves into the complex negotiations and strategic considerations being undertaken by these unions as AI data centers become central to the global digital economy. Key areas of focus reportedly include the potential displacement of traditional IT and infrastructure roles, the demand for new training and reskilling programs to prepare workers for AI-driven environments, and establishing regulatory frameworks to ensure fair labor practices within these high-tech facilities. This report promises a deep dive into the specific demands and proposed solutions being put forward by trade unions to navigate the transformative and often disruptive landscape of AI data center development. North Carolina Governor Josh Stein recently engaged in discussions regarding several pressing issues impacting the state, including the effects of data centers, redistricting, and the political landscape surrounding Donald Trump's influence in Washington. The conversation featured insights from Jake Sherman and Anna Palmer. Additionally, the program included segments with Jennifer Schutt from State's Newsroom and Max Cohen for a lighter segment. Separately, data from a recent survey indicates a significant public sentiment on public health policy. According to the survey presented by PMI US, 79% of Americans surveyed agreed that more action is necessary to ensure that the over 25 million Americans who smoke are not disadvantaged by current policies.